But notice not only the condition, notice the challenge to this man, or the challenge to the impotent man. The Saviour saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? And the force of the words, wilt thou, mean, are you willing? In fact, the original Greek text reads, desirest thou well to become? Desirest thou well to become? Do you desire to be healed? Not just physically, but spiritually. Do you desire your life to be changed? Now, this man didn't know that it was Jesus, the great physician, who was speaking to him. Just as the day it was in John the Baptist. In John chapter 1, verse 26, John said, there standeth one among you, whom ye know not. The impotent man's focus was on the angel and the water. That was his focus, because that's all he had known. The angel came down at certain times, troubled the water. And anybody who went into that water at that time, the first person was healed. And so that's all he knew. I need the angel and I need the water. That was his focus. But the Lord was saying to him, wilt thou be made whole? I'm the one who can do for you what you need. I'm the one who can bring not just physical healing, but I bring spiritual healing to your life. You have a greater need than physical healing. You have a spiritual need. You see, the Lord was showing this man, he didn't need to wait for the angel's next visit to go. He didn't need to go into the pool, because Jesus could perform the miracle there and then, what he needed to give him salvation, eternal worth. And so the Lord is asking, do you really need to wait for the angel's next visit? Do you really need to wait for the stirring of the water? Do you really need that pool? Do you really desire to be healed? It's clear the man did desire to be made whole. He desired it to be well with his life, with his soul. And therefore, sinner, do you really want to be saved? Do you really want to have the burden and guilt of sin away? Why do you want salvation? Is it because you realize, preacher, I'm a lost, hell, guilty, deserving sinner, and if I die in my sin, I will perish? Or do you just want to say, I want to be saved so I can go back and live my life the way I want, but somehow have a guarantee of heaven? Desirest thou to be well? Why do you want salvation? Why do you want your life changed? This is what the Lord's asking this man. Desirest thou to be well? And I trust, sinner, you will desire it to be well with your soul. I pray, sinner, that you will desire to come to Christ this day for full salvation, a life-changing salvation. Because if you wait for a convenient season, like Felix did in Acts chapter 24, verse 25, you will still remain in that condition. The challenge comes now. Wilt thou? Are you willing? Are you willing to give up your sin? Are you willing to acknowledge you don't need religion? You don't need good works. You don't need baptism to get saved. You don't need church membership to be saved. You don't need just to attend church to be saved, though it's good to attend church, but it will not make you a Christian. Are you willing to give it up and say, yes, preacher, I'm coming to Christ alone, because he's the one who is able and willing to save? Do you desire that today? No, what did the Lord say to the scribe in Matthew chapter 12, verse 34? Thou art not far from the kingdom. Let me tell you this, to be not far, to be close, is still to be lost. You must enter into Jesus Christ. Just to know that you need to be saved is not good enough. You must receive the gospel personally. You must ask Jesus to save your soul. Oh, do not neglect great salvation. Be wise on the salvation. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Today is the day of salvation. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 2. Now is the accepted time. Now is the day of salvation.